In a world where staying connected is non-negotiable, are you tired of paying sky-high prices for internet service? Discover how to find the best low-cost internet plans tailored for your area, because no one should overpay to stay online. Welcome to today's explainer, where we're going to empower you to completely take control of your internet bill.
Let's face a hard truth right out of the gate. No one, and I mean absolutely no one, should have to choose between a basic modern necessity and breaking the bank. So, we've built a start-to-finish roadmap to help you find the absolute best low-cost plans out there.
Okay, here's our game plan for today. We'll start by assessing your actual internet needs, look at government assistance and the Lifeline program, dive into low-income provider plans, compare local options, decode all those pesky fees and contracts, and finally wrap up with some pro tips.
All right, Section 1. Assess your internet needs, matching your usage to the right connection. Let's get right into it.
So, the crucial first step is figuring out what type of connection you really need. I mean, you wouldn't buy a Formula One race car for your daily commute, right? Your physical address heavily dictates your options here. On one hand, you have urban fiber and cable. These offer blazing fast, highly reliable speeds, which is amazing if you're a heavy user. But they can be pretty tough to find in rural zones. On the flip side, DSL and satellite options like Starlink or HughesNet have phenomenal reach across rural areas and are totally solid for basic browsing and emails, even if the speeds are a bit slower.
Here's something super interesting. Most people vastly overestimate their speed needs. Seriously, if you're a light or moderate user, say basic web browsing, checking emails, or just a couple of people streaming HD video and jumping on Zoom calls, 25 to 100 megabits per second is absolutely plenty. You only really need to shell out for those massive 200 to 500 plus megabit speeds if you have a packed house of heavy users, all gaming and streaming 4K video at the exact same time. The big takeaway? Don't pay gigabyte prices if you just don't need gigabyte speeds.
Moving right along to Section 2, Government Assistance and Lifeline, Bridging the Digital Divide.
Let's talk about how the government can actually help pay your bill. A lot of folks knew about the Affordable Connectivity Program, but since that ended back in June of 2024, the FCC's Lifeline program has stepped back up as a truly vital resource. It provides a direct $9.25 monthly subsidy for your internet or phone service. And if you live on qualifying tribal lands, that discount jumps up to a very helpful $34.25 a month.
Now, you might be wondering, do I qualify for this? Will you automatically qualify for Lifeline if your household income falls at or below 135% of the federal poverty guidelines? To put that into perspective, for a single individual, that's an income of just over $21,500 a year. For a family of four, it's about $44,500. It's a very straightforward, objective benchmark to see where you stand. If you do fit those guidelines, getting set up is incredibly streamlined thanks to the National Verifier portal. You just check your eligibility online, gather up your official documents like tax returns or program award letters, and apply right through their website. Once you're approved, you simply take that approval straight to a participating local provider, and boom, they apply the discount directly to your bill. It's really that simple.
Section 3. Low-Income Provider Plans. ISP subsidized tiers for your home.
Okay, but what if you don't qualify for Lifeline? Don't stress at all. A lot of major internet providers offer their own deeply discounted plans, and honestly, these are some of the best-kept secrets in the entire broadband market. Check this out. AT&T has their Access plan for $30 a month. Xfinity's Internet Essentials is under $10 a month, literally under $10. And Spectrum offers Internet Assist for about $25. The point is, everyday consumers do not have to pay premium prices for basic broadband access. You just have to know these plans exist so you can ask for them. To unlock these specific provider discounts, the catch is you generally need to prove you're actively participating in a standard federal assistance program. This means having an official award letter from things like SNAP, Medicaid, the National School Lunch Program, Veterans Pension, or Public Housing Assistance. Having that paperwork ready is basically your golden ticket to those low rates.
Moving to Section 4, Comparing Local Internet Options. Navigating the marketplace by address.
You see, internet infrastructure is kind of tricky. It is not like cell phone coverage. It varies wildly street by street. So doing thorough online research is absolutely vital here. Using comparison sites like Broadband Now to search your zip code is a great start, for sure. But you really want to use block-level tools like ISP reports to check your exact street address. Your house might have fiber, while the house just 2 streets over is completely stuck with cable.
Always pinpoint your exact address before comparing speeds and promotional pricing.
All right, Section 5, decoding fees and contracts, reading the fine print so you don't overpay.
Once you find a plan that looks great, you have to read the fine print. Providers absolutely love tacking on hidden fees. Luckily, the FCC recently rolled out something called the Broadband Nutrition Label. Literally, it looks just like the nutrition facts on the side of a cereal box, but for internet plans. It's a standardized, mandatory fact sheet displayed right at the point of sale, detailing the true cost of service, real speeds, data allowances, and yes, all those sneaky hidden fees.
When you look at this label, it is absolutely critical that you pay very close attention to the typical speeds. Do not fall for the inflated maximum speeds they plaster all over their marketing materials. Those are just best-case scenarios you'll rarely actually see. The typical speed is the real-world performance you will actually experience during peak network hours. You know, when everyone in your neighborhood is home from work and streaming Netflix between 7 and 11 p.m.
Keep an eagle eye out for the hidden costs listed right there on the label too. Post-promotional rate hikes are a huge one. That sweet introductory rate can jump significantly after just 12 months. Watch out for standard installation fees or data cap overages. And a massive one is equipment rentals, which usually run $10 to $20 a month. Let me tell you, if you buy your own router instead of renting theirs, you can easily save yourself up to $180 every single year.
And finally, Section 6, final tips and disclaimer, staying savvy in a changing market. Let's tie all of this together into a long-term strategy for keeping your bills low year after year. Always advocate for yourself. Regularly review your bills so you can catch exactly when those promotions expire. When they do, jump on the phone, call customer service, and negotiate using the competitor offers you found during your address-level research. Search for providers with fixed-price guarantees like Earthlink, or check for unique discounts if you're military or government. And most importantly, try to prioritize no-contract plans. If your provider tries to hike your rates, having the ability to just cancel and switch gives you incredible leverage.
Now, before we wrap things up today, just a quick disclaimer. Please consider your unique circumstances and conduct your own research, or consult professionals. Internet availability, speeds, and terms really do vary widely by location. The broadband landscape literally changes block by block, so please use this explainer as a solid foundation for your own local, hands-on research. I want to leave you with this final, important thought. As you look at your internet bill this month, ask yourself, are you paying for the speed and service you actually need, or just the big, fancy package they sold you? Take a hard look at your usage today. Check your local options using the tools we discussed. Hunt down those hidden fees on the broadband nutrition label and stop overpaying to stay online. You have the power to lower your bill. Now go out there and make it happen.